I remember him coming to K-Day, and I interviewed Digital Underground. He happened to be there. I did happen to notice he seemed like a really, really nice person. He was very inquisitive. I do remember that about him. You know, how does that button work? Why do you talk a certain way? I mean, he would ask questions that I'm like, you know, normal people wouldn't ask the types of questions he was asking, you know. I just loved his being curious about, you know, certain things. And so we probably saw each other 4 or 5 times throughout his lifetime. And I always had a good relationship with him. I was concerned the last time that we saw each other. This was right before he died, probably, 2 or 3 months before he died. And he just had he wasn't that same innocent, sweet, you know, cool guy. He was, my mother always used to talk about this when I was growing up, that certain people had that look of, like, you know, it was not going to be a good outcome. Let's just put it that way. But they just had that look. And, you know, it was just sad that we lost him. You know, this business can really, if you don't realize the BS that goes on, you can get caught up in it. You know, that goes back to what we talked about from when we first started talking, and believing that, you know, people like you and stuff like that, and you can get caught up in it. And I've seen it happen too many times. We've lost too many people because of that. And this has been like a crazy year of all of the people that we've lost, you know. And I think sometimes when people meet me, I think that it's not so much because of what I've done, but I think it's because they're surprised I'm still alive. You know, I think they get excited, like, wow, man, you're still alive. You know, because my radio career goes some 41 years, you know, so a lot of people have grown up with me. And
that's very impressive. That's longevity at its finest, man. Hopefully you got many, many more years to come, man. That's amazing. What keeps you going that long?
Just the passion. It's never work if you enjoy it. It's never work if you enjoy what you're doing. You know, when the times are good, it's never work. When the times are bad, you know, I mean, if you have a passion for what you do. So.
Yeah. But
it's all about the passion.
Yeah. You said just a minute ago, Greg, you were talking about the last time that you met Tupac. You said that he changed, or he appeared to have changed. What do you mean by that per se? Was it his demeanor, his attitude? Did he appear to be afraid, or what did you read from him? Basically?
He didn't look afraid at all. Give you an example. Last time I saw him, I was walking into a convenience store, and I saw him pulling up, I think it was a Jaguar or something like that, him and one of the security guys, and I knew both of them. I knew the security guy and I knew him, but Tupac gave me the meanest look. He looked at me like he wanted to, you know, just roll up on me, you know. And so the security guard was like, man, that's Greg Mack. It's Greg Mack. He's like, oh, wow. And so then he, you know, he loosened up and, you know, we chatted for just a moment, but I've never seen him look like that. He was always just this little curious kid. And he had become like he was just overly tough, you know, like he had something to prove. It's hard to describe. If I were in your face right now, I could show you the look.
Yeah.